Oh, if it wasn't his son, this would have never happened. Duh. Like, what are we even talking about? What are we really talking about? You mean to tell me now one of y'all, if y'all was in a position, see, we only apply this to sports, and I mean, at one at one juncture, I understand because sports is uh, supposed to be performance and merit based, but we know there are tons of other extenuating factors. Okay, let's not be let's not be childish here. Of course, this is nepotism. I don't think there's any question that this is nepotism. And why is such a negativity attached to that? Why is nepotism a bad thing? Nobody nobody is upset with Sam Walton has long been gone, but his kids still show up on uh, all types of lists for the wealthiest people in the world, and not ever does anybody diminish them and their accomplishments, who they are, just because old Sam laid the foundation for them. This is exactly what you want. Uh, this is a poetic American story of triumph um, that we will never see again. Let me say this: LeBron James is an anomaly. We will never see a LeBron James again. We would honestly, we'll probably never see the days of the story of the hoop dreams, the kid from the inner city um, with no parent or no coming from a single parent household, no resources, scrimping and scrapping their way to the league the way that LeBron did. That's that's not gonna happen. Most of the kids that in the NBA and going forward are going to come from privilege. They're coming from privilege. We already see that, and they're going to continue to come from privilege. That whether that be um, from money, from their family, uh, second, third generation NBA players, or a player is going to have some type of sponsorship. And then using the example of LeBron, uh, the reason why he was able to bypass a lot of the tragedies that beset inner city youth is because he was the recipient of sponsorship, basically a good foundation. He was taken in. If you know his story, he was taken in by one of his teammates. Because Akron is, from what I understand, from what I know, Akron is a very rough place. Basically taken in by one of his teammates who had a father, who had structure, and then he went to a private school. I believe maybe his education might have been subsidized because of his athletic ability. So there has to be money behind you. The the days of just being able to be a great athlete and just go out to the park and get your work in and think you're going to be able to get into the college ranks and uh, eventually into the NBA. Those days are over. It takes money, and it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of money and development early on. Like if that's what you see for your child, it's going to take an investment, and it's going to take investment early on. That's what, barring any exceptions, right? Anyway, I'm saying all that to say that that has been the trajectory of young Bronny. He's come from money, so he's had all the best trainers, not to mention his pops, of course, but he's had all the best trainers, all the best nutrition, and nonetheless, he did have I don't even say subpar. He just had a very non. His college career was very Not much to say about it. But he's not the first. Kyrie didn't have much of a college career. A lot of players didn't have much of a college career. The college game is so much different than the NBA. And yes, at the end of the day, yes, it's nepotism. We know, Captain Obvious, that Bronny would not have been drafted and especially by the Lakers, if it wasn't for who his dad was. But why do we care? It's on him. It's going to be on him. Ultimately, it's going to be on him to prove himself. And he's going to get, just because of who his dad is, he's going to get a long leash. He's going to get a longer leash than anybody else would normally have. He's going to get the chance to make all the mistakes that he's going to make, that he needs to make. But I think he's going to be all right. I think he's going to be a journeyman, a decent journeyman player. He'll probably never reach any type of superstar status by his play. Probably never be an all-star. Probably won't be in the Hall of Fame. But you never know. You never know. But he has the athleticism. He has all the tools to be a decent player, I'd say. But again, it's causing a lot of controversy. I want to see what Stephen A. I haven't watched this clip. Let me see what Stephen A. has to say.
It's the first time we've had a two-day draft.
We appreciate and applaud from LeBron James's draft class. They're all gone. And he's still an all-NBA player.
I think one of the important things to bring up is what you brought up in regards to the nepotism, because I don't want to hear it either. And I really appreciate and applaud you for bringing it up, because you hear people mumbling about that in the weeks and the days leading up to the draft. It is something that has permeated throughout the NBA for quite some time, okay? And on all levels. And no one has said anything. It's never been an issue that I can remember. I've been covering the NBA for a quarter of a century. This man has been around just as long, if not longer. Don't talk to me about nepotism being something new. It's been here. Nobody said anything before. Shut the hell up now.
Pretty incredible. I want to zero back in, though, on Bronny James.
Yeah, there you go. Nobody said anything. It's not new. It's not anything new. It's not anything new in business. It's not anything new in society. But only in sports. And I understand why. In one aspect, I understand why, because it's a performance-based thing. But at the end of the day, it is all about performance. So while we know he's gotten the opportunity because of who he is, he has to keep it. He has to earn his playing time. He not necessarily have to earn his playing time, but he's gonna have to earn his keep. And again, he's gonna get a longer leash than anybody. He's gonna get a lot of grace, but ultimately the play is gonna prove itself, and that's all we'll have to stand on. So I'm excited to see this, man. I think this is good. This is good because the NBA is boring anyway. The NBA is not what it used to be. Maybe I'm getting to be that age to where I'm just stuck. I try not to be that, because I'm aware of that possibility. But the NBA needs to do something. So I think this is good. This is real good. I think LeBron is well within. He's earned the right to pull whatever strings that he wants to. People are saying, well, this wouldn't have happened. Duh. He runs the Lakers. Duh. He runs every team he's ever been a part of. I think that's part of why he left Miami, because he couldn't fully run Miami, because Pat Riley is Pat Riley. He's the godfather, But this is cool. This is good. I'm excited to see it. I don't have any. Other than that, who cares? This is good. This is the continuation of generational wealth that we talk about in the black community. This is it right here in sports. This is the continuation of that. Bronny's gonna get a chance to. I know he's already been making his own money, NILs and stuff. He's got a chance to supplement and add to the James legacy. He's gonna continue to have opportunities to further the brand of the James gang, further the wealth and the access, and I think it's all good. From a pure sports standpoint, yeah, he's got to prove it. He's just got to prove it on the court. This is a very mediocre draft class anyway, so why not? Why not? What do y'all think? What's y'all opinions on it? I think we've talked about this ad nauseum a lot of time in a lot of cases. But I'm happy to see it. I'm glad it worked out. This is what we always speculated on. I remember the first rumblings of this very reality. The first rumblings I heard of it was way back when he was still in Sierra Canyon, maybe even before then. The possibility of teaming up with Bronny, and here it is. The day has come. I can't wait to see it when it actually happens on the court. I'm excited to see it.